Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si G. Tonji mula sa Los Angeles, California. We are taking your calls live today in the studio here in LA dahil kasama po natin ang mga attorney natin from Aquino and Loew.
This American Dream segment is brought to you by Aquino and Loew Law Firm, answering your immigration questions.
Yes, we are taking your call live here in Los Angeles, but before we get our show started, we want to greet Attorney Richard Loew a very happy birthday!
Yes.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Okay, we are taking your call live here in Los Angeles. Unfortunately, if you're watching us in Hawaii, we won't be able to take your call, but you can always email us at kababayan@la18. Now, before we start the calls, we just want to give all our viewers a recap of the H-1B season. So, Ali, can you please let us know about this?
The season was busy yet again. The filing window for H-1B for the past many years has been between April 1 and the first 5 business days of the month of April.
So just one week.
So this season, April 1 to April 7, immigration announced on April 7 that it had received the maximum number of visas that are available. And that is a total of 85,000 visas.
That's it?
85,000. 20,000 reserved for those who have obtained at least a U.S. master's degree. The other remaining 65,000 available to those who either have a master's degree or a bachelor's degree. So out of 85,000 available H-1B visas this season, immigration received more than 236,000 petitions.
Which means some of those petitions didn't get granted.
Well, not even accepted for immigration to look at it and determine whether they want to grant it or not. And so immigration announced that they received the excess number, and so they ran the lottery in order to see which of those 236,000 petitions they would even accept and take a look at and determine if they want to grant or deny the petition. And immigration announced that it just finished looking at all 236,000 petitions in the lottery as of yesterday. And so they finished up data entry on those petitions to determine which ones they're going to take, which ones they're not. And so individuals with a petition submitted on their behalf, they should be hearing back from immigration as to whether your petition was chosen or not. Sometime between now and probably might not be even until June. And you'll receive either a receipt notice or the rejected petition. And finally, they indicated they will start actually processing the petitions starting on May 12th.
Okay, so that's really good information for us. We have Heidi on the phone. Kasama natin. She's from West Covina. Heidi, nandiyan ka ba?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
What is your question this afternoon for our attorneys from Aquino and Loew?
Okay. Since I have petitioned my 2 youngest kids mid-part of 2013, I petitioned my daughter was just 19 years old and my son is 16 years old. Now, we have just received the NVC information notice for my son last March 2015 at hindi ho ba affected ang application ng anak kong lalaki since 1 year na po.
Okay, so
then does he need to get with the new NBI or police clearance dahil po naglaps na po ang kanyang NBI this May? Documents and passport are done and required by the NBC.
Okay.
And now.
Okay. So Allison,
it sounds like her concern is the 1-year rule.
Yes.
And so for the most part, and that is a big concern, because when an individual is notified that they are able to move forward with the processing of their green card or their immigrant visa, there is a general rule that you need to maintain contact with the National Visa Center within 1 year. Otherwise, it becomes risky if there's no contact after a 1-year period. There is a risk that the visa petition might be canceled. And so in her particular situation, I don't know if she has reached out to NVC within 1 year or if the NVC hasn't contacted her within the 1 year. If the NVC hasn't contacted her within the 1 year period of time, chances are everything is still okay. There may have been a retrogression in that visa category, meaning that the priority date went backwards instead of forwards, and that might be the reason for the delay. There's certainly no harm in her contacting the National Visa Center, making sure that everything is still being processed and that nothing is being terminated. It may not indicate that anything is wrong. It may just indicate that there is a delay.
Okay.
And unfortunately, just like she mentioned, there are certain things that expire. In the Philippines, there is a criminal background check that has to be obtained from the National Bureau of Investigation, the NBI. And if that does expire, you will be notified as to whether another certification has to be received. If medical exams were already taken, those might have to be redone as well.
Okay. Well, we are taking your calls here in Los Angeles. That's the phone number to call, 1-800-553-5724. We'll be right back with Aquino and Loew.